Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozman back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually talking about how to set up a fantasy draft with friends here in NBA 2K22 My League. Now, as some of you have noticed, I have started a couple of streams of late, just kind of showing you guys some of my gameplays for my Madden 22 leagues. So again, if you guys are interested in some of that stuff, leave a like, hit that sub button down below. If you guys are interested in, again, some of the future tip videos that will be coming for MLB The Show, again, that is coming out this coming up Friday. So again, we have a lot to be looking forward to, very coming up. Obviously the nearby future. So guys, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Now guys, how are we going to obviously approach this? Now, we have done this before. All we really have to do, guys, is go ahead and go to my NBA right here, and then again we can just come up with a random slot right here. I'm just going to go ahead and delete one of these because again I'm actively using these if you guys need to do that. And then we come into right here, which this is going to be my opinion, and it's not even just my opinion, it is the biggest part because as you guys can see up top, this is the setup. So you will need to obviously address these before moving on and obviously being able to set this league up. So as you guys can see in my NBA setup options, this very first box that I'm highlighted on, as you guys can see over to the right, it has fantasy draft already in the top right there. You're going to want to obviously hit toggle, which is just X. So make sure you guys are obviously doing that. All we have to do is just click X right here, and as you guys can see, the fantasy draft, customize league rules, all that will immediately click on. Now if you guys want to click some of those off, customize advanced settings, customize simple settings, any of that, all you really have to do is click option list, which is triangle right there for me, and you guys can actually click individually some of these off that you don't want. It's up to you guys. I'm just going to keep these on right there, and then I'm going to click circle off of that. Now another box that we have to obviously check is play with friends, guys. So you must click my NBA setup options and play with friends on. Both of these obviously are going to be required in terms of playing with a friend and obviously doing a fantasy draft with friends. So once you guys have checked both those boxes and made sure the ones that you obviously want, now go ahead and click advance underneath that. And then guys, you're going to pick a roster right here. You can do injury free, user created, or official 2K. I'm just going to go ahead and use official 2K. I don't really see a lot of people really necessarily going outside of that. Now as you guys can see, this is a very interesting setup right here when it brings you into this customize league. Add, remove, or swap teams. All divisions need at least 2 teams, so you can actually rearrange the entire setup of just the NBA. So we can actually bring the Bulls over and add them to a different conference, I'm assuming, or take a different team and move them to a different division. It just, again, you can take the Bulls, add them to the Atlantic, and swap out the Raptors. It doesn't really matter, guys, but we can actually add or swap, I think, to different divisions and conferences. So if you guys really wanted to do that, again, you can do that if you really wanted to. It doesn't really matter because, again, we're doing a fantasy draft. So again, I kind of like that complexity right there because Madden obviously doesn't do that. So that is really neat, obviously. Just to have more fun with teams as because they're all different type of players with different divisions and conferences. So again, that is something that we can do. And guys, once we are ready, again, click advanced down there. Again, I don't really see the need of really doing any of that, but again, if you really want to get outside of obviously just the same old, then again, that's perfect. Simple setup, again, 82 games, 5 minutes. All this, again, is the standard. I'm just going to go ahead and click through that just because it's kind of just the normal setup for our just normal leagues, guys. So let's go ahead and go through that. Now, years until a new CBA, years until a new TV deal. You can go through this, guys, and you can swap roles and sit right there too if you really wanted to just make, again, a league that is completely yours and different from a lot of people. So again, for me, just click right through it as an example. Again, this is a timer preset type. I've talked about that before. Timers, again, you have to create a 4-letter saved file right here. It just wants you to save a regular roster for 4-letter word. It doesn't have to be an exact word, like I said before, just something that can save into your My League right there. Then again, guys, we will have to obviously select a team that we want to be drafting with. Obviously, I'm a Bulls fan, so I'm going to go ahead and select the Chicago Bulls. It's going to be importing your user settings that we just obviously advanced through. Team feature settings you choose here will determine the starting team feature setting for all users that join the league. Obviously, we're about to be getting to that part. Team features, I'm just going to click through that, guys. And as you guys can see, this is a very, very important, probably obviously the second biggest one outside of the first screen that obviously got us through this process to get to here. Now this is the screen in which we will invite our friends and obviously being able to start a fantasy draft with a friend. Now I can't actually physically show you guys how to get into a fantasy draft with your friends because again, this is an example video and have to have a friend in here to be able to actually start it. But guys, there's two different ways that we can actually invite friends. As you guys can see, now I've been saying this throughout the video, but it doesn't actually, you don't see it because I have my webcam right there. So down below with view friends, for me it's triangle, so I will press triangle, whatever that button is for view friends, guys, down there. I know I am blocking it down there, but all you have to do again is hit that. Now it will bring up a whole list of your friends. It does not matter obviously who the friend is, as long as they are compatible to your console, whether you're on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, any other Xbox. But again, you can tap on whoever and you can invite to league, as you guys can see. Another way that we can invite is just going ahead, and as you guys can see with the draft, I'm moving my R stick up top. I know you guys can see that. Again, we can do this. Now, all we will have to do, guys, is click down, and that will essentially bring up league members. So, again, you can see me as the green dot because I am online. Now, we can also, as you guys can see, who's online. I'm just going to click the D-pad right here, and that will essentially bring up my other friends who's online. Again, I can do the exact same thing, invite to league. You can, again, you can do that. Now, why is this draft lobby paused and why is the draft start paused? That's because you need 2 people in the lobby to be able to obviously start the league. Now, once you get 2 people in here and you want to ready up, again, click the R stick down. And as you guys can see in the top right, set ready up status, I can, what would you like to do? Ready up. So as you guys can see, I just readied up, and you will go to the draft lobby and you can see I am readied up. So once you and your partner have readied up in this lobby, again, you will be able to access the fantasy draft, and again, you'll be able to alternate picks like that. And again, that's essentially being able to get your friend into a lobby, obviously into a league, start up a fantasy draft with a friend, multiple friends, and obviously run a nice league. And again, you guys can always change your settings based upon what you guys feel like, and again, what type of league that you guys want to run. But hopefully this video did help you guys out in any way. And again, if it did, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hitting that sub button down below. Again, we are trying to get up to we'll say 2.5K subs, guys. Obviously is the next sub goal I've been talking about of late. So again, we'll try to get up to that sub goal. But guys, thank you guys for all of the support. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.